Coffee, loved and drank by millions around the world. This morning beverage puts the pep into many people's step and helps them tackle the day. And it's no different here in Nightingale. Coffee is a great drink to carry in the game. It offers boosted stamina regen, but most importantly is a method of combating fatigue. When your blue or rest bar is empty, you actually straight up just die in the game, which I don't think is a bad thing. It gives us a reason to maintain our sleep and energy levels. But with this impending risk, you have to routinely sleep in the game to ensure you don't wind up suffering such an unfortunate fate. And sometimes when you're out exploring or tackling personal vaults, you just don't want to stop to rest. In those moments of need, coffee comes in with great effect. So today, I'm going to show you all how to make an ultra-compact coffee farm, with a design you can use for any and all of your crops if you so choose, and how to brew the best cup of joe here in the game. If you enjoy my food guides, maybe consider hitting the thumbs up or subscribing to stick around. But now, let's jump into this quick and easy guide. So first up, where to get the coffee. And you can get this recipe in the Desert Antiquarian realm, right at the beginning of the game. Your best bet for finding coffee will be in an herbarium realm, but you could also find it along the way, especially if you play in a higher difficulty like hard or extreme. You can craft coffee with the beginning crafting stations, so you can set this up from as early on as you'd like. Then we'll pop on over to a provisioner realm to set up our planters and cooking area. If you're building this in your gazpacho realm, as I am, you might need more augment slots. To get them, we'll head out here and seek out named objects. These are things like beds, chests, and various crafting stations. Building these is rather simple. What we'll do is we'll place down a plant box, then we'll turn it by one increment at a time, and each time we turn it one increment, we'll then place it down. And then afterwards, we'll fill it all in by clicking on the corners, and you wind up with this really awesome design here. Then when you need to add seeds, you'll again just click on each of the individual corners, giving you full access to the plant box. You'll want to play the farm card for increased yields when crafting seeds, and further increased yields when harvesting plants, as well as the automatic rain that will happen periodically. This is simple, easy to set up, and cheap too at just 16 lumber per planter setup. Then, when you harvest, it's all in one spot for you to grab. Because this is so cheap and compact, you can easily set up a few in a row. And if you need to water them manually, again, aiming at the edges will have the best results. Then for the best harvests in a provisioner, you'll want Charm of Bounty on an item. I have mine on my watering can. And then Farm Card will also boost your rates. We'll then replant and take what's left to turn into coffee. With Farm activated, we'll get 2 times the seeds, which is 2 times the coffee. We'll then place down a strange jug or distillery to unlock the coffee recipe, and we're pretty much done making Nightingale's best coffee. I decided to test out the Feast card and equally Tavern as it has the same effect, and sadly it doesn't seem to work outside of its realm still, so it's of no use to us. But hopefully someday we could play cards specifically for cooking. We'll then make our ground coffee, and then the coffee itself. In our provisioner realm, the coffee not only gets a bit of extra stamina, but health as well for us each time we drink it. We aren't using coffee specifically for the stats, but why not get the best you can when you're not able to rest at the moment? As well, I'm not entirely sure which update this was added in. It might have been 0.2 or even just with 0.3 last week, but we can now put food into our hot slot, meaning a swig of coffee is just a simple button press away. So there you go, folks. This coffee farm is compact, cheap, and most importantly, some of the best coffee you could get in the game. You could build this from your first few hours playing, and it will benefit you for hundreds more. So, if you enjoyed this video, again, all support is greatly appreciated here. But for now, thank you for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Until then, peace.